Hello and welcome to Stars Died Today. Today is Sunday, May 19th, and we're here to provide you with the latest updates on recent celebrity passings. Join us as we delve into the unfolding narrative surrounding these tragic events. Together, let's explore the stories behind the loss of beloved personalities in Hollywood and beyond. Stay tuned for updates on today's and recent losses. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon for timely notifications. And viewers, there's also a secret about Mike Tyson waiting to be uncovered, so don't miss out. In a profound loss to the music world, Spider John Koerner, the legendary American guitarist, singer, and songwriter, passed away on May 18, 2024, at the age of 85. Born on August 31, 1938, in Rochester, New York, Koerner's journey through the world of music began after a brief stint in the military and an academic pursuit at the University of Minnesota. Initially set on an engineering career, he was swiftly drawn into the vibrant Minneapolis music scene. It was here that he met Dave Ray and Tony Glover, forming the iconic blues trio Koerner, Ray and Glover. Their debut album, Blues, Rags and Hollers, released in 1963, quickly garnered attention and was later re-released by Elektra Records. Koerner's influence extended to legends like Bob Dylan, who cited him as an inspiration. Reflecting on the 1960s, Koerner once remarked, "We were all goofy, you know. We were thinkers and drinkers and artists and players, and Dylan was one of us. He was another guy." In 1965, Koerner released his solo album, Spider Blues, and performed at the Newport Folk Festival. His collaboration with Willie Murphy on the album Running, Jumping, Standing Still in 1969 further cemented his musical legacy. Though he briefly pursued filmmaking and lived in Copenhagen, Denmark, he returned to his roots in traditional folk music. Koerner's contributions were recognized with numerous accolades, including inductions into the Minnesota Music Academy Hall of Fame and the Minnesota Blues Hall of Fame. The trio also earned a prestigious star on the mural outside Minneapolis's First Avenue nightclub. John Koerner leaves behind a rich musical legacy, 2 sons, a daughter, and countless fans who mourn his passing. In a tragic turn of events, renowned CNN political commentator Alice Elizabeth Stewart passed away on May 18, 2024, in Bellevue, Virginia, following what police believe to be a medical emergency. Born on March 11, 1966, in Atlanta, Georgia, Stewart's path to becoming a significant voice in American politics began at Tucker High School. She pursued her passion for journalism and political science at the University of Georgia's Grady School of Journalism, laying the foundation for her influential career. Stewart's early professional years saw her as a weekend anchor at KARK, the NBC affiliate in Little Rock. She transitioned into political communications, serving as communications director for several Republican presidential campaigns. She brought her expertise to former Minnesota Rep. Michelle Bachmann and former Sen. Rick Santorum, and played a crucial role as communications director for Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee's first presidential campaign, and briefly for his second. In 2016, Stewart assumed the role of communications director for Texas Sen. Ted Cruz's presidential bid. Her strategic insights and articulate commentary led her to join CNN as a political commentator during the tumultuous 2016 election. Her contributions to political discourse were further recognized in 2019 when she became a Harvard Fellow at the John F. Kennedy School of Government. Alice Stewart's unexpected death leaves a void in political journalism. Her legacy of dedication and insightful analysis will be remembered by colleagues and viewers alike. Yael Dayan, the celebrated Israeli politician and author, passed away on May 18, 2024, at the age of 85. Born on February 12, 1939, in Nayalal during the British Mandate, Dayan was the daughter of the legendary Moshe Dayan and Ruth Schwartz, and the granddaughter of Shmuel Dayan. Her early years were marked by service in the IDF as a captain in the spokesperson's unit, followed by studies in international relations at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem and biology at the Open University of Israel. Dayan's literary career flourished with columns for Yediot Ahronoth, Maariv, Al Hamishmar, and Davar. She authored 5 novels, a memoir of the Six-Day War titled Israel Journal, June 1967, and a biography of her father, My Father, His Daughter. Transitioning to politics, Dayan was elected to the Knesset in 1992 on the Labour Party list. She chaired the Committee on the Status of Women, championing Israel's sexual harassment law. A peace activist and human rights advocate, she joined Peace Now and was deeply involved in Bat Shalom and the International Center for Peace. In 2008, she became the chair of the Tel Aviv City Council, a position she held until 2013. Despite her departure from active politics, her legacy as a fighter for peace, women's rights, and LGBT rights endures. Yael Dayan leaves behind a legacy of literary and political achievements, remembered for her unwavering commitment to peace and social justice. In a tragic loss for the sports world, Russian motorcycle speedway rider Andrey Kudriashov passed away on May 18, 2024, at the age of 32. Born on July 10, 1991, Kudriashov emerged as a prodigious talent in the speedway arena. His career took off in 2009 when he clinched the Under-19 Russian Championship with a flawless 15-point maximum. That same year, he secured third place in the individual Under-21 Russian Championship, showcasing his burgeoning prowess. Kudriashov's international career began on September 3, 2009, at the Moto Allegro Szlaka Piastowska in Poznan, Poland. This debut paved the way for his participation in the Team Speedway Polish Championship with Wanda Krakow in 2010. He competed in the 2011 Speedway Grand Prix qualification, advancing to the race-off, and made significant strides in the individual Speedway Junior World and European Championships. In 2011, Kudriashov's career hit a high note when he won the Team Speedway Under-21 World Championship alongside teammates Artem Laguda, Vitaly Belousov, Ilya Chelov, and Vladimir Barajulin at his home track in Balakovo. He continued his winning streak by capturing the Russian national championship titles in 2015, 2017, 2018, and 2019. Kudriashov's promising career was abruptly halted in early 2023 when he was diagnosed with aggressive skin cancer, leading to his retirement and the sale of his equipment to support his family. Despite undergoing a leg amputation in May 2023 to combat the disease, he succumbed to cancer a year later. Andrey Kudriashov leaves behind a legacy of exceptional talent and determination, inspiring the speedway community and beyond. Sir Anthony Joseph Francis O'Reilly, the distinguished Irish businessman and international rugby union player, passed away on May 18, 2024, in Dublin after a brief illness at the age of 88. Born on May 7, 1936, O'Reilly's life was marked by outstanding achievements in both sports and business. On the rugby field, he captivated fans as a prolific scorer for Ireland, the British and Irish Lions, and the Barbarians, earning a place in the International Rugby Board's Hall of Fame. His excellence on the field was paralleled by his remarkable business career. O'Reilly's business trajectory soared as he led the Independent News and Media Group from 1973 to 2009 and served as CEO and chairman of the H.J. Heinz Company. His ventures included being the principal shareholder of Waterford Wedgwood and a major supporter of the Ireland Funds. Despite his successes, financial difficulties surfaced by 2014 when he faced debts of €22 million after significant losses in his bid to retain control of independent news and media. A dual citizen of Ireland and the United Kingdom, O'Reilly was knighted for his services to Northern Ireland. He had 6 children and 19 grandchildren from his first marriage and later married Greek shipping heiress Chrysses Galandries, who passed away in 2023. Following the sale of his Lifford Key property in the Bahamas in 2017 as part of a bankruptcy settlement, O'Reilly resided at Château des Dexty Normandy in France and in County Kildare, Ireland. Sir Anthony O'Reilly's legacy as a sportsman, business leader, and philanthropist endures, leaving a lasting impression on all who knew him. Prof. Saleem Harji said, Ph.D., a distinguished academic from Indonesia, passed away on May 18, 2024, at the age of 80. Born on November 10, 1943, in the village of Amparita, which was part of the Afdeling Pair during the Dutch East Indies period, and is now inside Ring Rapping Regency, Salim's life was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and a significant contribution to Indonesian academia. He began his education at the Academie Internationale Indonesia, 1964 to 1965, and continued at the Faculty of Psychology, University of Indonesia, 1966 to 1967. He graduated from the Department of Sociology, Faculty of Social and Political Sciences at the University of Indonesia in 1977, and earned his Ph.D. from Ohio State University in Columbus, USA, in 1985. Salim's career encompassed both journalism and academia. He served as an editor for Pelopor Baru and Angkatan Bersenjata, and later for Tempo magazine, 1971 to 1987. He taught at the School of Social Sciences and was an active member of the National Film Council and the Jakarta Arts Council. His involvement in these councils enabled him to engage in national and international discussions on film history and Indonesian socio-political issues. An accomplished author, Saleem wrote several influential books, including Militer Indonesia dan Politik, Dulu Kini dan Kilik, and Prof Dunia Film Indonesia. His literary contributions appeared in publications such as Mimba Indonesia, Bahasa dan Budaya, Horizon, and Budaya Jaya. He also authored Prof Dunia Perfilman Indonesia, 1982, a significant work on the Indonesian film industry. Prof. Saleem Harji said's legacy as an academic and intellectual giant in Indonesia will be remembered through his extensive writings and profound influence on Indonesian social and cultural discourse. Recently, Mike Tyson has been actively engaged in fights, particularly with Jake Paul. The adrenaline of these matches brings him a sense of joy and fulfillment. However, amidst his current triumphs, there's a lingering sadness. This month marks the anniversary of a profound loss. His daughter passed away in 2009. The weight of her absence casts a shadow over his happiness, reminding him of the fragility of life. Despite his victories in the ring, Tyson carries the enduring sorrow of his daughter's departure, a reminder that even amidst success, life's greatest battles are often fought off stage.